Well, hey, good morning. I saw that a lot of people are on Facebook right now, so I wanted to jump on here and if you're listening, say something so I can greet you. But listen here. This is a different year. This holiday season is different, okay? A lot of people have already, during the quarantine time, put on the weight that they would normally put on during the holiday, right? So, what are you going to do? Are you going to put on more over the holidays? Would you like to do it differently this year? Oh, hey, Sandy, good morning. Try something new this year. Listen, it feels so good to be able to put on clothes that I have and, feel comfortable in them. Got some stuff in my pockets, but, to feel good in them and to feel good in my own skin and not have to worry about, oh, how do I look or what am I going to wear? I have stuff to wear for every possible occasion. Not like there's going to be that many occasions this year that I'm going to dress up and go to, right? Well, maybe virtually. And then even maybe I just wear the top and don't worry about the bottom, right? All the people like they'd have business meetings, and they're wearing a shirt and tie and jacket, and then they're wearing gym pants or underwear on the bottom. Anyway, but here's the thing. This year, let me suggest that instead of spending the holiday stuffing your face and putting on weight, maybe let's take off that extra weight. How about that? I lost a lot of weight, and it wasn't a diet because it's been 3 years, almost 3 years that I've kept it off. Now, I was sick for a few weeks with a really bad sinus infection, and my family had COVID, and then the members that didn't have COVID had to be quarantined after that because they were living with the people that had COVID. Anyway, so there was, several weeks there that were difficult. And I did revert to some old behaviors, put on a few pounds. Like I'm wearing my size 8s instead of my size 6s right now. But I'm on my way back into the 6s. Anyhow, and you may say, oh my gosh, if I could get into a size 8, oh, I wouldn't complain. But you know what? For me, 8 or 10 pounds makes a difference between wearing a 6 and an 8. Of course, if you're wearing, say, like a size 14 or 16, sometimes it's 20 pounds, before the next size. Oh, hey, David, good morning. So listen, when I took off my weight, like I said, it was not a diet. There was a structured eating plan, yes, but there was also a health coach giving me support. There was a supportive community on Facebook, and there was an educational system. And that's what's allowed me to keep the weight off. And then because I reverted back to basically 60 years of bad habits with eating when I was sick and having a rough time, and I didn't revert back too badly, but anyway, the point is I have the tools now to take off the one size worth of clothes that I've gone up. Like I said, I've gone from a 6 to an 8. So now I'm headed back down to the 6. And I feel really good about it. I feel in control of all that. I don't feel out of control when it comes to my health and my body and my weight. And when I was taking off the weight, the thing that made it so easy is the plan that I used, besides all the support and education. You have energy, you don't have hunger, and you learn all kinds of like little micro habits step by step that replace the old habits that caused you to gain the weight in the first place. Now, might you slip back? You might a little, But just like me, you have the tools to get back on track. It's not like, for most of my life, go on a diet and lose 10, 20, 30 pounds. Then, within a few months, gain it all back and more. Go on another diet, lose 10, 20, 30 pounds. Gain it all back and more. And I was to a point in my life where I was up to like over 230 pounds. I think I stopped weighing myself at 230 pounds. And I'm like 5'4". Well, since I turned 65, suddenly I'm 5'3". Anyway, but for somebody, in that height range, 230 pounds is pretty big, okay? And now, right now, I'm in the 140s. I need to get back to the 130s so that I'm more comfortable about 8 to 10 pounds lighter than I am right now. But I feel pretty comfortable now too. And like I said, I have clothes that fit me. I feel good in my body. I can move around. I'm healthy. In fact, when I go to the doctor, I've actually had doctors thank me. Is that weird? They've said, oh, it's a relief and a joy to see you because you're so healthy. Because I have so many people come in here, and honestly, a lot of them, they're overweight. A lot of their problems are just from being overweight. They could solve so many of their chronic illnesses if they could just get a hold of that area of their life. But again, the answer is not a diet. The answer is a lifestyle change. So, I've been talking about this a lot, especially lately, because so many people have already put on their 10 or 15 or more pounds during this whole COVID thing. The holidays are coming. You do not need to sit there and just keep piling it in. Let's talk about your health goals. Help you to get that weight off and start the new year as a really new year with a new you who not only is trimmer and healthier, but somebody who knows how to beat those old habits that made you put the weight on in the first place. And yes, I know there are some slim people who for the first time in their lives put on weight during, the whole COVID thing that is ongoing. You may not know what to do to take the weight off. It's not to, oh, hey, Phyllis, good morning. It's not to go to the gym and just wear yourself out exercising. Healthy weight is made 20% in the gym and 80% in the kitchen. So let me help you with that, okay? And let's make 2021 a really shiny new year for you, okay? Get in touch with me. Let's just talk about it, all right?